language and words can create a lot of confusion, like some of you may have experienced just now. And I'm going to say something to you, whether it's in business or at home, confused people don't say yes. Confused people do not sign that deal. Confused people don't fund your business. Now listen, because this works, and it's simple, but the simplest things do work. And I want to share with you my framework. My framework are the 3 I's. And I hope with this, you will enter every single conversation in a different framework and mindset from now, whether it's at home, with your friends, or in business, because business matters, and this is what we want to talk about today. The 3 I's are intention, influence, and impact. Intention is important because it represents the true motivation you have inside you to speak. And then we move to influence. Take the time, and somebody said it earlier, to get to know your audience. Take the time to understand what's important to them. What is it that they're going to say no to? What is it that they're going to say yes to? What excites them? What do they fear? What do they need? Because I'm going to say something to you, and I'm sorry about that. People don't care about you or your story unless you're a friend. When you are entering this business relationship, they want to know what you can do for them. That's it. And that's fine, because from then you can build relationships, and you can build trust, and you can even have friendship. I was invited to the wedding and to the 50th birthday of 2 of my clients. So you can build those friendships, but the reality is you need to be clear on what they want and what they need. What's their market? What's their priorities? What do they fear? So that's your zone of influence, because when you know this, then you can enter in a discussion with them that's going to be meaningful to them. You will find middle ground. Don't go in thinking you're going to win them over this way. It doesn't work. Find middle ground in a way that is meaningful to them and is meaningful to you. Because remember, confused people don't say yes. So make sure they are clear. Intention, influence, and now impact. Once you hang up that phone, once you leave that room, that conversation, think about it. What do you want people to feel when you've left the room? Forget about do, forget about signing, forget about all of that, just for that second when you prepare for that pitch, for that meeting, for that lunch, whatever it is. When you leave the space, what do you want these people, if there's more than one, or this person to feel like? Do you want them to feel excited? Do you want them to feel curious? In which case you probably will spill out your whole story or services in the first instance, when you meet them. Do you want them to feel inspired by you? Do you just want them to feel heard? Ask yourself, what do you want them to feel when you left the room? Because when you ask yourself this question and you are very precise on the words that they're going to feel in front, I do a lot of nonviolent communication, so we talk about needs and we talk about emotions. Make sure that you project, because it will direct the whole of your conversation. If you go into a business relationship thinking, I want them to trust me and I want them to just build rapport, that's all you will do. And maybe you won't talk business at all, and that's great, because your intention is clear. You have worked out the whole of the inferential path. And at the end, your impact, you've worked out what you want them to feel when you've left. So you have a purpose and you are very clear on the discussion. The discussions need to happen in your own terms. We said this earlier. You need that structure to make sure that when you interact with them, you interact in a way that's meaningful to them and serves your purpose. And that's very important. If you think that you have your business plan, that you've had your funding, you've got everything in place, but you don't have your voice, you're not clear on how you want to present, what you want to project, what you want people to feel like when they're around you. Do you want them to want more of you? But how? Be precise, because your voice is just as important as everything else I've just mentioned when you build a business.